When playing the U-190 in World of Warships from the World of Warships podcast by Lynn and Dave, looks like Dave had a conversation with AI co-pilot. When playing the U-190 in World of Warships and you launch an acoustic torpedo at a surface ship while being 30 feet or more deep, Dave says, what happens when you launch an acoustic torpedo at a surface ship? Co-pilot says, when playing the U-190 in World of Warships and you launch an acoustic torpedo at a surface ship while being 30 feet or more deep, the torpedo will home in on the target using sonar pings. The homing torpedoes have a range of 12.5 kilometers and can deal significant damage. However, keep in mind that being at a greater depth can make it harder for surface ships to detect you, but it also means you need to be cautious about your positioning and dive capacity. So you don't have to be at periscope depth? Correct. You don't have to be at periscope depth to launch acoustic torpedoes in World of Warships. You can launch them from deeper depths, such as 30 feet or more. This allows you to remain more concealed from enemy ships while still being able to engage them with your torpedoes. Why does my torpedoes do little damage when the statistics claim the conventional torpedo should deliver 15,000 damage? There could be several reasons why your torpedoes are dealing less damage than expected in World of Warships. Damage reduction. The actual damage dealt by torpedoes can be reduced by factors such as the target's armor and damage reduction mechanics. Some ships have torpedo protection systems that reduce the damage taken from torpedo hits. Torpedo type. Make sure you are using the correct type of torpedo. Homing torpedoes generally deal less damage compared to conventional torpedoes. For example, the U-190's homing torpedoes deal around 8,633 damage. Hit location. The location where the torpedo hits the target can affect the damage. Hitting the bow or stern might result in less damage compared to hitting the midsection of the ship. Flooding and critical hits. Torpedoes have a chance to cause flooding and critical hits, which can increase the overall damage over time. However, if the target ship has good damage control, it can mitigate these effects. Game mechanics. Sometimes game mechanics and RNG, random number generation, can result in varying damage outputs. Co-pilot. If you want to maximize your torpedo damage, try aiming for the midsection of enemy ships and consider using conventional torpedoes for higher damage output. Also, keep an eye on the target's damage control abilities and torpedo protection systems.